Hello everybody, it is the Raven Knight and welcome back to another weekly channel update. I promise I won't make this too long, but there are a few things I want to talk about, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. So first of all, I will say I've been a little bit under the weather lately, so excuse me if my voice sounds a little funny. I don't think it's COVID or anything like that. I already went through that some time ago. For those of y'all who followed the channel for a while, y'all know. But I think it's just maybe changing of the seasons, changing of the weather here. It's been getting very, very hot, and I think my body's still getting used to that. You'd think I would be. I've lived in South Carolina most of my life. You'd think that I'd be very much used to the weather here. You never do. South Carolina is one of those weird states in the United States where, you know, that the weather, you never get used to the changing weather. It's always very strange. But whatever the case, I will get over it. Just know that just been a little bit out of it, but that's not a big deal. Other big piece of news is I was featured on a podcast. For those of you who don't know, I'll leave a link in the description to the video. It's called The Unofficial Podcast. It was very interesting. It's not a big podcast, but they're growing, and I was honored to be featured on it. It was mostly just a Q&A for me where they got to ask me some questions about For Honor and some questions about me personally. So it's a little bit interesting. The audio quality is not the best, I will say, but it is enlightening. It's very interesting, and it's a good thing to listen to in the background. I would recommend it. Again, link is in the description, so go check that out. So let me answer a question that a lot of people have been asking me since I got the PC version of For Honor. What are my thoughts on PC versus PS4 For Honor? Okay, so let me just say this. I'm a little biased because I've worked so much more with PS4. I've gotten all my heroes on PS4, with the exception of Griffin, at least up to Reputation 20. And all of them are unique and customized to me, so I obviously have a favor for PS4, just because that's what I've spent so much time on. With that said, PC has a lot of advantages that I never expected. In fact, for one thing, I like that in PC, the graphics and movement are so much more crisp and fluid. There's an obvious difference there. You really have to play it to see it, but it is very stark, which I like. I'll also say that it feels so good going back to my roots, kind of starting fresh with For Honor and redoing some of these things, like revisiting it like I'm a new player. Although I gotta admit, it's a little weird because when I played PS4, the lights do feel... It was actually funny. Slenderous asked me this. Does it feel like lights come out slower or faster on PC? At first, I really couldn't tell much of a difference, and I thought maybe they come out faster, but as I've been playing, I'm like, no, actually, I can anticipate lights a lot better on PC than I do on PS4. And because of that, I've gotten these lightning reflexes because of PS4 play to react to lights. On PC, those lightning reflexes have really come in handy, so I've actually been able to handle light spam more easily on PC. It's very strange, but yeah, so far I've really been enjoying the PC experience. I still prefer PS4 just because that's what I've used so long and what I'm used to. But PC's been a very fun ride, and I really look forward to continuing with it. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I look forward to going further. So now let's talk about the big thing, the thing that people have been asking me about frequently. There has been a leak about a new thing coming to For Honor, about the new year, and it's an image of Asura, and people are asking me what I believe that indicates. What do I think that means? I will do a full video when it comes out and everything's confirmed about Asura and the meaning of that, but I will give you my early predictions. Now, Asura in Buddhism are described as titans or demigods who partake in conflict with the devas, whom they envy. They are addicted to the ideals of envy, wrath, and pride, among other things. Now, quite often, when these figures are shown in pop culture or anime, they are representative of war gods, such as when Roronoa Zoro took the form of an Asura in his battle with Kaku. Asura!
見事じゃがもはや手遅れ手遅れもお前だ非難上等好む者なり知らぬ道 Asura! Ichibugin!
This indicates that the new hero is either samurai or Wulin, since Asura can be related to both, since Buddhism is prevalent in both. But because Asuras are often seen as war gods, this may mean that the conflict between Chimera and Horkos is now heating up. Perhaps a new class or group has been recruited by Horkos who specialize in warfare. Or perhaps they are like the Jormungandr and worship the Asura. Or maybe they're a new faction altogether that's coming in to fill in the samurai territory. I don't know. But whatever the case, the fact that a war god is being featured means that things are getting intense. We're not seeing any peace talks anytime soon. It's kind of like last year where, well, no, not last. With last year we had the Hope season where it was all about, oh, we're going for peace. We're going for understanding each other. Well, Asunder feels like that's what it was, you know? Not really peace, but we just see Horkos building its recruits and Chimera building its recruits and seeing how they kind of function on their own. But then in the next season, we had Tyranny, and that's when War Mommy showed up and shook everything up. I think that's what's going to happen here. I think a new hero is going to show up and shake up this war. They're going to change everything up. And the fact that it's Asura, which is a very Asian-based entity. It isn't just Japanese. People were saying, oh, it's got to be samurai because Asura's anime thing. Asura can be connected to China too, so it could be Wulin or samurai. I don't know which, and I don't want to make an early prediction on that and have my foot in my mouth again, but it could be either. I don't think the next hero is going to be a Viking. I'm just going to say that right now. I don't think the next hero is going to be a Viking. I think the next one's going to be samurai or Wulin. I kind of hope Wulin, just because I've been waiting on a new Wulin hero for a while, but that's beside the point. So that's my thought on Asura. Once the new year drops and we know more about what's going on, I will do a dedicated video on the subject. Trust me. That's definitely a promise. Speaking of, Knights win the faction war again. Who cares? Honestly, look, I'm glad the Knights won. Better than the Vikings winning all over again, but come on, does anyone really care about the faction war anymore? Really? I mean, maybe they do. Maybe there's some people out there who still feel really invested in it, but to me, it's just kind of like, yay, Knights won. Even the developers don't really care about it. Usually you get like a new emblem, like a new outline for your shield or emblem. We didn't even get that when we won. So it's kind of like, okay, we won, yay. Okay, anyway. So I've also been asked in my last live stream, will I make a lore for my PC roster of For Honor characters? Yes, I'm going to do that. Give me some time, and I may do a live stream or something, kind of like what I did with my PS4 lore, and talk about those. But yeah, I will do it. It'll be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so let's wrap this up, guys. Like I said, not a long one, but wanted to get this out of the way. So first of all, no Neo 2 stream this week. There will be a For Honor Friday. I am going to do a live stream of For Honor on Friday, but no Neo 2 stream this week. I'm going to aim for next week. It's just work has scheduled me evenings most of the week, so I won't get off with enough time to really do a stream of Neo 2. And I do want to do more with Neo 2. I know it's not my most popular thing. I know most people don't watch me for that, but it's fun every now and then to take a break from For Honor and play other games. I do play other games, you know. So hopefully I'll be able to do that next week. We have passed 7,000 subscribers, so now we're looking to the future of 8,000. So what should I do, guys, as when I reach 8,000 subscribers? Because I'm hoping I do. Some people have asked me to do another Q&A live stream, like another question and answer panel. I'd love to. That'd be awesome. Is that what y'all want to do? Let me know in the comments if y'all would like that, or if you think I should do something else for my 8,000 goal. No historical resource shout out today. Haven't really had time to think on that. I will have one next week, trust me. Hopefully next week I'll also maybe have my Ravens writing room out, and thus I can have another competition for you guys to take part in. And speaking of competitions, we may be having a competition among the members of the Discord, so I'll let y'all know more about that once I've thought about it and had some time to think on a prize of some variety. But me and Viking have been talking about possibilities with that, so we'll let you know. There's stuff there, and I want to take some time to explore it. Also, Hannah is continuing to work on the female Raven image. I got a sneak peek of it. It looks awesome. Really enjoying it. She hasn't told me what weapon she's carrying yet, but it doesn't look like the longsword. It looked like a Nodachi, but I could be wrong. Hannah will surprise me, I'm sure. She always does. It's going to be awesome. Also, Fantastical History's in the works, working on Centaur. Really fun project, guys. I like doing Fantastical History. One person actually pointed out, you do know that Shadversity does this too, right? And I went, yeah, actually, I do know Shadversity does that. In fact, Shad was a major inspiration for me doing this Fantastical History. The difference is, though, that Shad mostly focuses on the weapons these mythical races would use and how they would be used in battle. I'm focusing on that and also how history would treat them and how they would actually work if they existed. So it's a little different, but it is inspired by Shad. So again, Shad, don't kill me for borrowing your idea and just building on it. Anyway, guys, I think that about wraps it up. I don't really have much more to say. Things have been going relatively better this week. Had one really rough night Sunday night, but things have been going well otherwise. Really excited to keep going forward with the channel. I'm taking some time to write my stories again, writing my books. Especially Shogun of Crime, and also my side project Troy and Frost, which I've been working on with my artist friend Jay. Great guy. He does some amazing artwork. I'm featuring some right here. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment with your suggestions and questions and concerns. I always read the comments, even if I don't always reply to them, but I do really care about what y'all have to say. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, let me know what you want me to do for an 8,000 subscriber goal, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.